Hey there, world and Real Health Score people. I want to talk to you real quick about one of our measures with Real Health Score, and that is our timed mile. What we simply do is we want to figure out how long does it take you to cover a mile on foot. You can walk, you can stroll, you can skip, you can run, you can jog, you can do a combination of those things. We ultimately want to see how long does it take you to go a mile. And if you can't go a mile, that's okay. That's a measure. What we're trying to do is really figure out your real health. It's a very simple thing. So someone commented somewhat jokingly, but reality is, we've got a treadmill here that we're going to measure your time a mile, or you can do that on your own, and so you don't have to do it. But someone mentioned that they're going to have flashbacks to high school PE class where they're going to have a coach yelling at them to go faster. We're not going to do that. What we want to do is figure out what your real health is. And part of that measure is to figure out how long does it take you to cover a mile. If you actually can't cover a mile by walking, you can't even go a mile, that's great. We'll figure that out. We can do some alternative tests to sort of measure how far can you go in a minute, 5 minutes, just to sort of get a baseline to figure out where you're at. If doing a timed mile scares you away from doing Real Health Score, that is even more reason for you to do the Real Health Score. You need it more than anyone, because if you can't cover a mile, that is definitely a health measure, and that is a red flag that your health may not be optimized. And we want to help you optimize your health, but we need to measure it first. We can't optimize something we can't measure, and so it's important to come in and figure this out. You can do your timed mile on your own. You can measure it on your own. If you have a treadmill at home, you have a walking path you like to go on, figure out how long it takes you to cover a mile and come in and just report that number to us. That's fine. We want it to be reproducible. So if you do a Real Health Score follow-up test 2 months later, 3 months later, 6 months later, a year later, we have an apples to apples comparison. So we want you to measure it at the same location, same path you used the first time around. So definitely don't let the timed mile be a deterrent to you coming in to get your Real Health Score, because that is a critical piece of your health, and we need to know where you're at so we can help you optimize your health. As always, make it a great day. We look forward to seeing you here at Real Health Score. Bye bye.